Let me start out by saying most businesses don't need a better content strategy. They need a strategy that they'll actually follow because they're not following anything. Welcome back to the Content Machine by Follow Up Media. I am Khristian Lee, CEO. We are a full-service creative-led agency and studio infrastructure company. We have 3 studios throughout Atlanta. We're here to deliver results. We're here to talk about best practices, and hopefully you will get some valuable information you can deploy and use to help your business in the modern marketing landscape achieve more, be more apparent to everybody, be more visible. You can always subscribe to our channel, hit the notification so you don't miss an episode. We're available on all podcasting platforms, and we would love for you to comment, share it, and engage with us. Let's not overcomplicate modern marketing, and let's start building systems that work. Content strategy became unnecessarily complicated. There are funnels, pillars, micro pillars, content machines, engagement loops, platform-specific behavioral frameworks. And look, some of that shit matters, but most businesses don't fail because they lack advanced strategy. They fail because they never execute consistently and have no strategy whatsoever. And that's what we need to change. They think they need a full production team, a massive content calendar, endless amounts of ideas and complicated workflows. So instead of just sitting down and creating, they freeze, or they start and then they completely stop. The only strategy you actually need, wait for it, one message, one long form format, one weekly cadence, and one distribution system. That is it. It's that simple. That alone can outperform most complicated marketing plans across the board, okay? And the message, this is what's gonna come first. Your strategy starts with one thing. What is it you wanna be known for? If your content talks about everything, you become associated with nothing. Examples, in real estate, luxury homes, first-time buyers, investment properties, local market expertise. In the financial sector, retirement planning, wealth protection, investing education, business owners. These are focused lanes to be in and topics that you should, really embrace and be the expert in that particular area. I'm not saying you can't ever cross over and touch on something else because they intersect somewhere. In IT and technology, cybersecurity, infrastructure, AI implementation, efficiency, pick your lane and own that lane. It's that important. And your long form anchor, it's the next big thing. One long form format. And I've mentioned this almost in every episode because, the 100th time you've said something is the first time you heard it. Okay, so one long form format, a podcast, a YouTube show, an interview series, industry breakdowns. Why do you want to do this? Because that creates depth. And depth, once again, I've said it before, creates trust. Short form can get attention. Long form is going to build authority. And here it is, your weekly cadence. And I have to give one of our new clients major props. There is a gentleman in real estate that had a vision way before anybody, I'm not gonna say before anybody, but he decided to start creating content for his brand 15 years ago. Started with audio podcasts, then it turned into audio video, obviously. We consulted with him and he had an editor that just went south on him. I was there. I was explaining what Follow Up Media could do, and he said, listen, I've got 2 bookings for today. Can you turn one of these around? I haven't missed a week in 15 years. That is commitment, that is consistency, that is cadence. There's no wonder he's got like 13,000 subscribers on YouTube, right? And sponsorship dollars. And really, Follow Up Media pointed out some other areas where he could very easily monetize in 4 other ways. I just had to share that with you because the consistency and commitment was that important. And we delivered. So that's one recording session per week. That's the rhythm. It's not random. It's not emotional. Not whenever you feel inspired, because there'll be moments you don't feel inspired. The algorithm trusts cadence. The audience trusts cadence. And trust is the whole entire name of this game. And the distribution system. Now take the one long form piece, distribute it everywhere. That becomes clips, reels, shorts, LinkedIn posts, SEO content, blog content, email newsletters, all from one recording. Multiple touch points. That's how modern brands are staying visible in today's attention economy. And what most people get wrong, and that's okay, they think that the strategy has to be complexity. It doesn't. Complexity usually will kill execution. The best strategies are 100% repeatable. If your strategy is too complicated to maintain, it's probably broken. And this is why the principles of this work across every industry. I don't care where you are. Real estate, finance, legal, IT, medical, construction, it doesn't really matter. Why it works is because people trust expertise that show up consistently. Think about this. If you had a general contractor that actually, and I know they're out there, not bashing every general contractor, but there's a reason why contractors, especially for like home repairs, have such a bad rep, is because most of them don't show up on time, don't do what they say they're going to do. They take money, they don't finish the work, they're complete nightmares to work with. If you're in the construction and home repair business and you actually do the opposite of that, you would be so busy, your business would be absolutely huge because you'd be flipping the script on the stereotype. That trust would take you so far, okay? And you document your expertise, you distribute consistently, and this will create authority that will be built over time. That's the strategy, okay? It's that simple, once again. And the content compound effect, very simple. And this is what's going to happen after 6 months of consistency. People stop discovering you, okay? And start expecting you. They've seen your content, heard your opinions. Now they recognize your name. That's the compound effect. And most businesses quit before they ever experience it. They quit right when they're about to start seeing the benefit of all that commitment and consistency. Or they jump on to the next thing they think is going to work easier. And this is what follow-up media does. We simplify content systems, we remove the chaos, we help businesses stop guessing what to post and start building repeatable authority. Because content shouldn't feel overwhelming, it should feel structured. The best content strategy is the one you can execute consistently. Not the most complicated, not the trendiest. At the end of the day, it's the most repeatable, right? This is the content machine, and we are follow-up media. Join the show, follow us, hit subscribe, hit notify, available on all podcasting platforms. You can hit us up at followupmedia.com. Please check out our new product, Show Hub. This is a game changer in terms of taking the 2003 WordPress creation that still dominates today and literally blends with your content and turns your website into a media engine, essentially. It is the gap. It is the tape and the glue that connects the two together in a beautifully customizable way. Check it out at followupmedia.com/showhub. You can sign up now. We are in soft launch. And join us for the next episode. Reach out to us in the comments. Thank you for joining Follow Up Media's podcast, The Content Machine.